let's compare some fan favorite web building platforms. I'm comparing WordPress, Squarespace, Wix, and a newfound favorite, Webflow. Now, the things I'm going to compare are just some of the top layer. These programs have so many nuances of their own that we could go on forever. So I really just want to talk about these 6 thoughts. Like, can I develop what I design? Is my design going to stay consistent? Will my clients even like it? What's the security like? Is there SEO? And can it be used to sell stuff? Here's a visual just in case you want to see my take on things. Each program really excels in some ways, and each program also needs to work on some areas. It's my biggest hope that you're going to be able to take this information and be able to make the best decision on which web platform is right for the project that you're starting. It's also my hope that if you're somebody that's selling one of these projects, that you'll be able to help your clients make the best decisions as well. So let's get started. How easy is it to use my design with? Webflow wanted to put designers in the driver's seat, and I think they did a great job. Wix and Squarespace, they're both template constructed, so you can hack the code, but it's best to just use the templates the way that they're made because things can get a little bit wonky. WordPress is definitely the most traditional web platform for many people. However, if you don't have a developer, it can get pretty difficult to handle the code. Webflow has this really cool new style guide feature, and it allows you to visually keep the guide with the development side of the site, and I think this is really helpful, especially when you're trying to keep things consistent. CMS, the content management system, is really important if you're handing a site off to a client for them to take care of. Without a good CMS structure, you're going to end up with a lot of confused and grumpy emails, and nobody wants that. I'm not a security expert, but this is kind of a visual on how the web compared these 4 different platforms. SEO is an area that is really kind of murky water for a lot of people. I think that the more help you can get with it, the better. So Wix, interestingly enough, is stepping up their SEO game, and I think that's great. WordPress, they need plugins, and that kind of holds them back. The cool thing that Webflow has is this ratings, and it gives people the confidence that they're doing things right when they're able to see different areas of their site being rated, because then they can see, oh, I need to go into this part and add more here, or this area over here is too heavy. It's very cool and intuitive in that way. And lastly, eCommerce. So template sites, I kind of feel like they are made for businesses trying to sell products. Shopify, although I did not compare it here, since it's probably one of my least favorite web builders currently, it is the #1 e-commerce template to use. So if you're coming up with a site that you need to do quickly and it needs to be e-commerce, I would investigate Shopify. And that's a wrap. I hope that all these platforms continue to grow and get better because they're useful, and a lot of people have been enjoying them. So I'm Kenzie. Thanks for hanging out. And if you have any questions or other comparisons of web development platforms, just leave me a comment below. Thanks.